Hey guys, Robert Wheeler here with Whitebone Knives. I wanted to show you the new shop getting set up and a couple other things I just wanted to share. Everything that I've been kind of doing lately. So let's take a look. Alright guys, here's the front of the shop. We got everything all sided and painted up and looking nice. So I'll take you through. Actually, we added an outlet on here on the outside just in case I'm grinding out here and don't want to stay inside the shop and do a lot of heavy grinding. So that'll come in handy. Alright, hit the lights. And we got 4 LED hanging lights, the shop lights. And those are very bright. The white paint really lightened up the shop too. And got my sign right up there. Got the mill moved in. Got propane tank in for future heat treats. Got the radio up there. I got my grinder in, most important, and all my belts up top. I just made like a little rack right there with wood pegs to hold all my belts and kind of organize them. Keep the grits organized. I know that's a little bit of a mess right now, but that's kind of like my use-all rack. I kind of just sort through those. But got the anvil in here. I'm going to put this up on a block, maybe over there somewhere. And that whole side of the wall is going to be machines once I get everything moved in. And we're actually going to make that door a little bit bigger and make it sliding. So, you see right there, it's all sliding right now, but it needs to be bigger in case we want to put in some more machines. And there is my 16-foot bench space, and I freaking love it. The last bench that I had was about 20 inches by 5 feet, and this one is 2 by 16 feet, and it is awesome. And there's that Halloween prop in there. If I actually thought about selling this, I don't know if you guys would want it or not. It's pretty fun to swing around. It's excellent for a Halloween prop. It's all handmade from a 2x4 or a 2x6, sorry. And it's 6 feet long, and you can actually hold it with one hand reasonably. Just kind of fun. I use it for this Halloween for my costume and all that. But yeah, guys, this is the shop. I got a lot of organizing to do down at the bottom. And I know I kind of said that I was going to show you the shop when it's all done up, but everybody keeps bugging me about it. So they're not really bugging me, but everybody just really wanted to see it. So I figured I'd just come out with a video and then show you a little bit about it. We actually also added that window in there, and I may actually have to put blinds on it for the morning because when I have light coming in, it's kind of hard to see because it conflicts with this light. And 2 lights going onto the surface doesn't really help. It's kind of creates a glare a little bit, so I might just put some blinds up and see how that goes. I got t-shirts underneath there too, in that Gildan box. If you guys wanted t-shirts, I have them small, medium, and large. I need to get a couple plus sizes, but I haven't got around to doing that yet. Let's see. I got my safety equipment hanging up there. I made a little shelf for all this stuff. My epoxy oil. Just kind of drilled a few holes into the backboard there for my files and markers. Just a couple screws holding up some tape. Over here, this is where I'm going to put all my blades. I just kind of spread it out just so you guys could see, but I mean normally these would all be on one peg if it would fit. So that's where I'm going to hang all my other blades, and I may put more up top in the future. And here I'm putting all my hammer and just kind of main stuff that I deal with. Just a couple tools there. This bench has not been polyurethaned yet. It's just been painted, a latex paint, and hopefully, well, it takes about a month before you can polyurethane over latex. That way it completely cures, but it should harden it up quite a bit after I put the poly on there. I wanted it white just so I could see everything. I mean, and that goes for the entire shop, even the ceiling and the walls, everything that I could do, even the door, got painted white. And I did that because, well, a lot of people have been thinking I've been pretty crazy for painting it white. Because in life making, it's not exactly the most clean business you get into. But I would rather see the dirt and be able to clean it than not see the dirt and living in filth. So it will get dirty, but that's okay. I'll be able to see where it's at and have a nice clean shop. So and then there's that shop vac down there that I'll be doing that with. Yeah, I haven't really found a greatest spot for my organizer yet. I'll probably end up putting it on a bench somewhere. And that's another thing that I need too, is having a vise. I'll probably put it on one of these posts or that one. Haven't altogether decided that yet. But here in the middle, this shop vac will actually get moved, and I'm putting a chair here, and that's why we left that area open. When I want to do hand sanding or something like that, I can actually sit down and maybe enjoy myself a little bit. So, or, you know, just a place to draw up some things or whatever. Little detail work. Behind my grinder, I put a metal sheet. That way, when the sparks hit the wall all the way up, it's going to hit on metal, not on the wood. Just a little safety precaution, even though it probably wouldn't do anything anyways. I'd rather just be safe about it. Then I got some attachments. I'll probably put more attachments on this wall right here. I just got my small wheel attachment and my 10-inch wheel. And hopefully I'll fill that wall up with lots of goodies. But the mill, I'm not totally there on the mill yet. There's lots to be done with this. I really need to even break it in, but there's lots of tool holders I'd like to put on this wall and really fill that up and make it nice and easy accessible. That's gonna be pretty nice. And then back here I also have this is just a seal for the door that I still need to put on yet, keep the rain and the weather out. And all my Kydex is there in that brown package. The room is insulated. I will be having a heater. This heater right here, I'll be hanging it up where that orange cord is hanging down. So that will probably run me out of the shop. That heater will do pretty well this winter. And come summer next year, I will be putting an air conditioner in there, so that way the shop will be nice and cool in the summer. I may get a fan for the window or something. I know I plan to add some dust collectors in here. I'll have room around the side here for the main grinder. I really want to hook one up there, or maybe on this side. It might be a little bit more accessible. But yeah, lots of little work left to do. I'm not altogether there, but I'm kind of racing to get Christmas orders done, and I possibly have a pretty big order last night. If you guys have ever heard of the 1911 Patriots group on Facebook, they got a pretty cool page with all sorts of 1911 fans, as well as ARs and AKs. But they wanted a theme knife for their page, and this is what I came up with. I kind of wanted to go for that little, or for the 1911 look. So what I did was I added some gun grips, or well, for the slide right here, and I'll be adding that with a checkering file. Right here I have a little, kind of like the part that goes over your hand for the 1911. I thought that was kind of cool, but this is my first Tonto that I've ever done, and but it should be pretty fun. On the grips, I put 2 pins, just like the gun, And right here for the finger choils, in between it, I put, kind of reminds me of like a trigger. So I know I came up with a rounded version of this blade, but I kind of like the Tonto a little bit better. It's just, I don't know, seems more gun-like to me. And the owner of the page, he requested one 1 inch shorter so he could legally carry it. So I made him up that one. He's going to be the only one to get this. And you need to be a member to receive one of these blades. It's an all-exclusive build for these guys, and I'll probably be accepting orders up until the 1st of the new year. So January 1st is the end of the ordering period. So I'll be putting more of that on the page. Once again, it's 1911 Patriots. Oh, and also on one side it's going to read 1911 Patriots, and then on the other side it will be either your first name or last name, and they will be 250 each if we get 100 orders. Right now there is a lot of interest. I'm not entirely sure how many orders there are currently, but it may be around 30 or 40. He posted it last night, so we're still working out a few kinks, but it's pretty much there. Oh, and by the way, these will come with a glass breaker on the end when I am finished. So that's something to look forward to. If you want to get on an order for one of these, just go ahead and go join the page. Ask permission to join, and now one of the admins will get with you. Nasser invited me to the page, and I've been talking with him pretty regularly about this over the past 24 hours. So, but that's about it, guys. That's about everything. I know I have some blades that I've been working on. There's about 30 blades here, and getting some of the grinds on these, and they're coming out really cool. Ignore the rust and everything, that will come off later. Still in the process. They get really wet during grinding, so yeah, I'm gonna be pretty busy. These are just for Christmas orders. So there's 30 for Christmas, and I'm almost got them all done. Well, they're almost ready to go out for heat treat, and then when they come back, I'll fill the orders as requested. And if I get that one big order, then I will be very busy. So that's the new shop, guys, and that'll help quite a bit with the orders. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the tour of the new shop. I hope to have a new video out sometime soon, maybe when I get more things moved in here, get the vise on, and then the heater and all that. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.